Okay guys, so now for grade 10 math, we're going to learn about rate, section 1.2. So you can copy these definitions down into your textbook or into your notebook and use them for the test. So a rate is a comparison of two things with different units. Okay, so two things with different units can be kilometers per hour or meters per second. There's a ton of things that are rates, dollars per hour of pay. A rate is just comparing two quantities that have different units on them. A unit rate is the price for one item or the amount for one item. So if you bought 20 tennis balls for $30, you could take the price and divide it by how many you have. So you want to take the price, okay, and divide it by how many, and that will give you the unit rate. Okay, so you got the price divided by how many gives you the unit rate. Okay, and so if we want to do a couple of examples that use rates, we have one here of the currency exchange. And you want to go to Cancun, Mexico for spring break. If you have $250 Canadian and $1 Canadian dollar is $14.55 in pesos, how much will you have in pesos? So we basically want to make our thing here, we want to make a ratio. So if we have 1 Canadian dollar is like 14.55 in pesos. Okay, how much is $250 Canadian? Okay, is how much in pesos? All right, so if you're the kind of person that likes to be like, okay, so I times this by 250, I'm going to times this by 250 and see what we get. That's fine. If you want to set it up in a cross multiplication situation, if that's how you like to do these questions, you can do $1 Canadian is like 14.55, okay, in pesos. So 250 Canadian is going to be, we don't know how much in pesos, so you can do, you know, cross multiplication. We do one arm of the x time equal to the other arm of the x, so we do 250 times 14.55 equals 1 times x. Okay, so I'm going to look that up on my nice little calculator. Okay, so this is going to equal to 3,638 pesos and 45 cents of pesos, I guess is the answer. So these two times together is 3,638.45. Okay, equals 1 times x, and now we want x by itself, so we move the 1, we divide by 1, 3,638.45 divide by 1 equals x, and then that's the same answer. You don't need to divide by 1 if you know that well, but if you want to just follow the format because it helps you, that would be great. Okay, so that's how you do that to do unit conversion. For the unit rate, this is some unit rate practice down here. A 2-liter bottle of shampoo is $7.98, and a 500 milliliter bottle is $2.99. Using unit rates, what's the best deal? So if we want to find the price per liter for each one, we can do that. So remember I said for unit rates, if you look back up at the top of the note, the unit rate is the price divided by how many, and then you could figure out the unit rate. So the trick is we have two different rates. Look, we have this 2 liters is liters, and we have 500 milliliters, which is milliliters. So we want to put them in the same units, so we'll end up with an answer that makes some sense. So if we say the price, $7.98 divided by 2,000 milliliters is going to give us one answer. Okay, and we have $2.99 divided by 500 is going to give us, right, we have the price divided by how much. Okay, so let me put that in my calculator because I don't have the answer right here. 798 divided by 2,000 is going to give us, okay, 0.00399, okay, dollars per milliliter. Okay, and now let's see what 299 is. 299 divide 500. That's going to give us 0.00598 dollars per milliliter. Okay. Sorry, it's hard to kind of look on both screens at the same time. So this one is cheaper This is cheaper. Each milliliter is cheaper in this shampoo rather than the bigger bottle or the smaller bottle. The small bottle is expensive. The big bottle's cheap. This is cheaper. This is less. Okay, so you're paying less dollars per milliliter there. So that's going to be your better deal. This is less, so it's a better deal. It's a better deal. Okay, so that's a better deal. And so that's how you use unit rates to find out what's better. You could use this in the grocery store all the time. If you can, buy garbage bags, you buy 20 garbage bags for $3.99, or you can buy 100 garbage bags for $8.99. You can do the division in the store and think like, hey, these garbage bags are actually cheaper if I buy more. So then you can buy a big pack. This is how Costco and all those things work. If you have the money to buy it up front and you can store them somewhere, it's worth buying them in bulk. Okay, so if you have any questions, ask me, but there's 2 examples done for you. The homework seat work questions are here that you need to get done for this unit, and good luck.